Hurry now and get your buddies. It's time for fun with social studies. We're going to learn some history.
Welcome to episode 3 of Fun with Social Studies. Today's topic is European exploration. Our third unit is European exploration. In this unit, students learned about Europeans crossing the Atlantic Ocean and coming to North America to claim land and things like that. But students need to know the reason Europeans came to this continent was for economic reasons, to spread Christianity, and to try and expand their empires. We learned about challenges they faced at sea, like lack of supplies and disease. And we focused on 4 different European explorers. The first one, Francisco Coronado, claimed the southwest for Spain. He's the one that we talked about how he had his guide strangled to death because he couldn't lead Coronado to the cities of gold that he believed in. But you need to know, Coronado claimed the southwest for Spain. And we have a trick for that. It is Coronado by the Colorado. Our next explorer is Lasalle, and he works for France and claimed the entire Mississippi River Valley for France, which will later be the Louisiana Territory. But he's the one that on his last voyage he accidentally, a storm blew his crew over to Texas instead of the Mississippi. He started walking off in the wrong direction and his crew murdered him. But you need to know that Lasalle claimed the Mississippi River Valley for France. And our trick for that is Sally in the Valley. Our next explorer is also French, and that is Samuel Champlain. And this area will become known as New France up here, but he founded a little city called Quebec, which is still there today. And so our trick for Champlain is Champlain had a pain in his neck, which rhymes with Quebec. You could also say Champagne has a pain in his neck, which rhymes with Quebec. Our last European explorer is John Cabot, who explored eastern Canada for England. And he's important because he opened the door for the English to come back here later and settle farther down, which they'll found the 13 colonies. He actually did sail to the Chesapeake Bay, but he actually thought he was in Asia. But later on, the English will retrace his routes and eventually create the 13 colonies. And our trick for John Cabot is Cabot took a cab to eastern Canada. Then that's the end of our video. Students should know about interactions between American Indians and Europeans. The ones they need to know, the Spanish conquered and enslaved American Indians, spread disease, spread Christianity. The French set up trading posts with American Indians and spread Christianity. And the English claimed land, learned farming from the American Indians, and traded with the American Indians. And kids also need to know that the Portuguese were exploring in West Africa and trading with Ghana, Mali, and Songhai.
Hurry now and get your buddies. It's time for fun with social studies. We are going to learn some history.